Welcome to Vindico Men's, The Liberated Mind. I'm John Hamilton, an editor at MoultrieCountyNews.net. The political environment in the mayoral race at Sullivan is unlike any we've seen in quite a long time. The race has been rather contested, and it promises to be a sort of finish. But who is this challenger who's created all about a polo order? Well, we're going to find out a little bit more about that today. We have Darren Colclasure with us. Welcome to the show, Darren.
Thank you, John. I appreciate you having me today.
Why don't we start off with a little background? Tell us about yourself, Darren.
Well, I was born here in Sullivan, Illinois. My parents were Darren Colclasure and Louise Connie Colclasure. I graduated high school in 1980. Then I went to Lakeland College and studied automotive mechanics and welding. I then moved on to Clay City, Illinois, where I had a small business, and I also dealt with some rental property.
Okay, you were a business owner.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your business. What kind of business did you have?
Oh, I had a small used car lot and with a garage and a body shop also.
Did you have apartments also?
No, I bought up old houses and fixed them up, and I rented them out, and I either sold them to people or I sold them later on down the road.
I see. Darren, there's been accusations recently that the only reason you're running for mayor is a personal grudge with the local police. Some have even said that this is over a speeding ticket. Is there any truth at all to any of these rumors? And if not, what made you want to run for mayor, Sullivan?
No, there is absolutely no truth that I'm running for mayor just over a speeding ticket or a personal grudge. It goes far deeper than that, and there's so much work in running an election or even trying to become a mayor that it would be totally ridiculous to over a speeding ticket. This is the most, I don't know who started this rumor, but it's just completely, it's just crazy. I mean, that's just all there is to that rumor. It's crazy. The reason I ran for mayor is that I moved here in 2003 with my father because of these health issues, and that I come from Clay City, and the town down there was dying. I mean, they was using, every time I turned around, they was using these TIF money and stuff. So I moved back to Sullivan. I'm appalled to see that every time I turn around, that we're doing the same thing here. You know, we're using TIF for this and TIF for that, and there's grants, there's better ways to do this than using TIF money. So that is the real reason. I want to save the taxpayers money, and this TIF money is just, you know, it's a crutch. Well, really, it should be used carefully when we use it.
Okay, that brings up another question then, Darren. You've hinted that there are legitimate uses for TIF funds for a community that aren't destructive, I think is what I was taking from what you said. What kind of uses do you see a TIF being a viable option for a city then?
Well, if we had a nice hotel that's going to come and move this area, that, you know, a convention center or something in that, such as that, or, you know, maybe a racetrack, a factory, anything that's going to bring some revenue in the community that will have some jobs, you know, be an asset, bring tax revenue, then I would use some TIF money if that was the only alternative. But it'd have to be the only alternative. It'd have to generate revenue and, you know, make sure that it pays for itself. We need to get more people and more businesses here and to help the businesses out that's in this community right now. So anything that's going to help the uptown, help any kind of business and stuff, bring more tax revenue, more business, I'm all for it, using TIF then. But that'd be the only reason. It has got to be good for the community and the businesses here in Sullivan, Illinois.
Not just one individual person.
No. I want the whole community, the whole uptown, every business here in town to feel the effects of having more people coming here.
So you don't, in other words, what you're saying is that you think that you believe that it's an illegitimate use to just reward people for coming in and developing if they're not having an effect on the greater business community?
I do not believe in that. I believe that we, if it's for the whole community, I mean the whole community, that everyone in this town, the whole business, every business in this town, the grocery stores, the uptown, everything. I don't want just one guy to come in here and take a little bit of money, match and run. I want to see a broader aspect of that.
While we're on the subject, let's talk a little bit about economics. We all know the economy is bad and probably even worse for many in rural areas such as this one. People are already familiar with current Mayor Ann Short's approach to economic development, but not so much yours. Tell us a little bit about your plan for economic growth and how you think it'll be a better plan for Sullivan.
The economic development over the last 8 years has been like a no-win situation. We gain a business, we lose a business. So we're going to have to look at a more aggressive approach how to handle this situation. Back when Sullivan had a thriving business economy, it was very family-oriented. We had lots of different things for people in the family to do. We had the bowling alley, we had the skating rink. We had lots of business venues here for people to come to their families and enjoy and have a quality family time with each other here. That is gone. We need to get back to the basics and try to bring things like that so people and their families will come to Sullivan and have a very wonderful time and spend more time here.
City employees have been particularly interested, Darren, in the outcome of this election. What is your philosophy regarding a happy and productive city work environment, and what are your plans on how to make yourself accessible both to city employees and the voters of Sullivan?
The city employees and the taxpayers of this community should all know that I am going to have an open door policy for all of them. The city employees, I want, if they have any kind of problems, to come in and tell me what they are. If they have any suggestions, I want to hear them. I want our employees and our people in this town to be very happy. If they have a complaint I want to know about, I want this to be resolved. If they have a good idea, I want to hear about it. So the whole deal with the employees and even the taxpayers is going to be open door. I want to hear the complaints, the good, the bad, the suggestions. I want to hear it all. I want everybody to be in this town and be happy and all work together.
Recently, the police department unionized, as you know. Do you have any experience at all, Darren, working with unions?
Well, my father, he worked at Caterpillar for 30 years. He spent 18 years working with Larry Sullivan, the union president of Caterpillar. He was a very close personal friend, and there was a lot of union discussion. I've been in union meetings at Caterpillar a numerous amount of times. I've also been to strikes. I'm a very good friend of Larry Sullivan. I've been to many of the union events, rallies, strikes, meetings, contract meetings. I've been to numerous meetings, and I have lots of experience of being around the union people. I believe in unions, and I will work with all the union people to the best of my ability. If they have some good ideas, I want them to be shared with me also.
There are a number of people in the community that are sensitive about liquor sales and licensing. The mayor, of course, is also the liquor commissioner. What are your thoughts on issuing liquor licenses to businesses in Sullivan?
The liquor license right now, I believe we have enough. We have, I think, 10 businesses right at the moment that have liquor licenses. I mean, if a business, a nice motel would come in, or a nice restaurant would come in, and really wanted a liquor license, I would see no problem with that. But just to have another tavern come in here, I would have to say no, because we have a tavern right now that's empty. So I believe 10 right now is enough liquor licenses for this community this size. I do not think we should just be relying on liquor taxes for the whole community to take care of.
Just want to thank you for being with us today. This is Darren Colclasure, running for mayor. I'm John Hamilton, and happy voting.